Hi everybody in Comp 2. I just wanted to give you a little update about today and this week for those of you who prefer to receive information from a real talking person. For today, you have a couple of tasks and some of you have already completed both of them, so way to go. But if you haven't already, you need to take the quiz over the movie that you watched this week, and both of the quizzes are posted down below this post, and that needs to be done by 11:59 p.m. And you need to participate in the discussion over the movies, and they each have their own channel in the Discord. And again, thank you to those of you who have already participated in that. So those are your jobs for today. Both of those are due by midnight tonight or 11:59 p.m. Your homework for the coming week, I just wanted to explain. So we are done with our dialogue sequence. That is now over, and we are now transitioning into the narrative sequence. And so we're going to start that by doing some short stories. But again, kind of similar to the last couple of assignments, it's kind of a choose your own adventure. So I'm hosting 3 short stories, and they're in this post right here where this video is. All 3 of them have to do with the theme of chaos. All 3 of them are futuristic sci-fi, but each one of them has a completely different vision for that future. So it's The Cold Equations by Tom Godwin, Speech Sounds by Octavia Butler, and August 2026, There Will Come Soft Rains by Ray Bradbury. And all of those are pretty big, well-known stories, I guess, in the sci-fi genre, kind of giants of that. So all you have to do is just pick one. And I want to be as clear as possible. You are not reading, that was my dad. You are not reading all 3. You are just reading one, and it's of your choice. You can read the first paragraph of each, see what you like the best, but you are just doing one of those 3 stories, and then you are going to participate in the discussion about the stories, and it's not going to be in a separate channel, it's just going to be in the discussions channel. Next week, this time, on October 6th, there will be a quiz over each story, and again, just like this week, you just take the quiz over the story that you read. So again, 3 stories, but you pick one. Do not have to read all 3. Also, there's no extra credit for doing more. There is none of that. So just pick one. Don't try to be a hero and read multiple. Just pick one story, and then you'll end up taking a quiz over that. Another thing that we're going to be discussing in the discussion channel, and actually we're going to kind of refer back to this for the rest of the semester. Those of you who have played Dungeons and Dragons or any kind of a tabletop dice rolling RPG type of game are going to be familiar with this, but it's something called the alignment chart. Sometimes it's just called the tabletop alignment chart, and it's a really interesting way of thinking about character and motivations for characters. It's basically an intersection between axes of good and evil and law and chaos, and so obviously that goes well into the theme of this semester. You are going to read the links and just kind of look over the links that I post about the chart. You can get an idea of what it is just from looking at any of the charts, but I also have kind of a description from another website if you want more detail. And then we're going to be kind of referring back to that alignment chart for the rest of the term. So just look over that stuff, be familiar with it, and then there's going to be a question about that in your discussion prompts for this week. So that's pretty much it. If you don't have Station 11 yet by Emily St. John Mandel, make sure that you get that, because the assignment after this coming week will be us going ahead and starting the novel. So you got your short stories, you're going to read about the alignment chart, and just make sure that you go ahead and get the stuff done for today. Lastly, I posted this in the Discord, but to put it here as well, over the weekend, my internet was out, and we didn't know what was the cause of it. We had to have a technician come out. It turned out that our router had actually died, but we didn't know that until later. So I had phone signal, but I can't grade the papers or print papers via my phone. So I was not able to start the grading process yet. I am hoping to start this Thursday and then just kind of hopefully keep doing that through the weekend. So I apologize I didn't want you to think that I'd forgotten about you or anything like that. So I hope that you are all having a great week and that everything's going well for you. Like I said before, I just know that this is so difficult because you have 5 or 6 different classes that are each asking you to do something completely different. So if you ever have any questions, I don't want you floating out in space. please ask. I'm here to help in any way that I can. So I'm looking forward to reading your papers, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to say about these movies and the short stories, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye!